Good. I mean, it's been good getting to know the system a little bit and, just trying to get familiar with things.
Yeah. How's that compare to other years in terms of just your career?
I mean, a lot of teaching, a lot of fundamental work. Most teams, they kind of just get into it and go up and down. But, we do a lot of fundamental work before we start practice, to get you ready to do things right when you get on the floor. So I see why it's been such a success. He's been such a successful coach.
Been able to emphasize the mineral stuff to them already yet?
What's that?
Have you been able to emphasize the mineral stuff to them?
No, not really. I mean, a lot of guys got their own thing that they do, so,
I want to really emphasize it to Andrew, since he's always in a position of healing up.
Yeah, but, I mean, he's 22, so I thought he was older than that. He just told me he's 22, so he don't have no problems.
He's cheap. He's always 23.
Right. So he's a young cat. He'll be good.
How do you go about the process of, you're obviously going to have some increased minutes right out of the gate at the start of the season, in terms of getting yourself ready for that while you're still learning the system and sort of learning what you're doing? Does it grow accelerated at all?
I mean, there's no pressure. I mean, there's no pressure on me. I mean, I'm going to go out there and do the things I've been doing my whole career, play defense and, kind of make sure I stay in the offense and do the things I need to do and let guys do what they do.
Does it help at all that you are being counted on more to be a defensive anchor than necessarily a scorer in terms of sort of figuring out that role and getting yourself acclimated?
Well, I've been doing this for 15 years, so it's familiar. I mean, it's familiar just being in that position. So.
How much does it help you spending so many years in the league playing against it in terms of sort of recognizing what guys are doing or recognizing their own spots?
You have no clue. You have no clue. Until you're in the system, I mean, you have no clue what's going on.
It's only been a few days, but are there any things in particular that you're stressing to Derek as he's getting acclimated?
I mean, just take his time, continue to absorb everything and, try to take all these lessons. He's out there playing against Ron right now. Take all them lessons, all them butt whippings and all that and store it in his head, and he can start giving them out.
You talked during your press conference about that mentoring process and willingness to do it. What is it about it that you enjoy?
Well, I enjoy it because I've had guys when I was coming up to do it for me. It's just a natural process. As you are older, you have more knowledge. You tend to give out knowledge to younger players and younger people. I mean, that's just been a role I've had, throughout my career.
You look back at the 2001 final, Sixers played the Lakers. Did you kind of think it should have been you against Shaq and not Mutombo?
Well, I mean, of course, it was that was a sad time, of course, during that moment. But at the same time, things happen and things happen for a reason. And I went on to have many more blessings after that. So
when you signed here, do you think about that at all? Did you think about?
No, but Kobe brought it up to me. He said he was glad I wasn't with the Sixers at that time. So it's still fun. It's still a great memory, and I had a lot of fun playing with those guys.
You mentioned some veterans that helped you out. What were some of those guys?
Oh, just like Joe Dumars, Otis Stork, Rick Mahorn. Even Mark West was still playing at the time when I came into Detroit. So, when you had those type of character guys around you, and they kind of groom you and slow you down a little bit and tell you, you're going to be all right, big fella. Just keep on working. You'll get 15 years in the league. And, at the time, you're like, what?
And I was
just
16
looking for 5 or 6. Yeah. So it worked out pretty good for me.
You worry about dating yourself at all when you start throwing names like that around?
Oh, no. I'm honored, man. I'm honored to be still out here running with the young fellas, right now. So especially after all the things I've been through as far as injuries and stuff throughout my career.
That mentor role that you've been talking about, is that something where you seek them out and try talking to them, or is it more of something
more
where it's
just
like
casual.
I'm available if you want to talk?
It's just more casual.
Right.
I mean, you get them every now and then in certain moments. I mean, it ain't something you just constantly push on them. You let it, just you're around them, so it's kind of just a natural process of you talking and them listening.
Right.
So.
What do you think Theo Ratliff right this day would think of Theo Ratliff, the rookie?
Excuse me?
What do you think Theo Ratliff this particular day would think of Theo Ratliff, the rookie?
Oh, I mean, the same thing. I mean, you got a lot of energy, running up and down. Just slow up a little bit and recognize what goes on and kind of look at guys in your spot and what they're doing and what they did to be successful and kind of mimic those things.
Is this as well positioned, do you think, that you've ever felt entering a season in terms of potential for a championship? Or were there other teams that you thought were just as strong?
Well, I mean, this being the champion team, I mean, obviously, I mean, being a repeat champion team, obviously this is the strongest team I've been on, you know, in that hunt for a championship. San Antonio, I thought would be a pretty strong team last year when I got a chance to go there. But definitely, I mean, with this being a champion, it's definitely.
What does that feel like for you at this juncture of your career?
I mean, it's excitement. You know, it's an honor. You know, it's an honor to be here and to be playing with these guys. You know, and have a role. You know, as far as being able to provide something that they need, that they felt they need in order to try to fight for a championship this year.
I saw you opened a Twitter account just recently. Is that something you're doing a lot, or?
Oh no, I won't do it a lot. I mean, kind of to promote, you know, promote the minerals and promote my rebound FX drink and different things of that nature. But really just something that, you know, wifey really got into, and you know, so she kind of. You need to do this.
So you're not going to be telling us you're at the grocery store or anything like that?
Oh no, that definitely won't be me. Definitely not me.